Flowers bloom on the trees, crops dances in the fields. They lustre and gaiety all around, with multicolor hues making a rainbow. The whole nation becomes one to witness the celebration of most colorful festival, Holi. Good morning, Dr. Ghosh, Sharda ma'am, heads and coordinators, and all my dear colleagues. Today we are here to give presentation on Holi, a unique Indian festival of color, joy, and togetherness that inspires us to see divinity in each other.
The false colors of this transient world cover all senses, body, mind, and soul. With the passage of time, they wither away as well. But even the slightest change of devotion and enlightenment imbues one forever. Even death cannot remove it. It is this color of devotion and enlightenment that we should inculcate in our life during this Holi. It is a festival of colors and elixir that rejuvenates the spiritual and devotional pursuits of an aspirant. It is also a festival which spread the message of mutual love in society. The movement of moon decides when the Holi will be celebrated in any year. Thus, there is no fixed calendar date for it. It is celebrated in the month of Falgun, that is from February to March. It is the time of that year when the winter is coming to an end, bringing with it an aura of warmth and happiness. In the arrival of the spring season, that brings with it colors of nature. Legends of Holi are as colorful as Holi itself. There are myriad shades and tones in them, from the subtle ones of love and devotion to the darker hues pertaining to demons and their devilish desires. There are many mythological, spiritual, and social tales associated with Holi. The most popular of all being of that of Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. Let's see how the story goes.
Once upon a time, there was a demon king named Hiranyakashipu who was so contemptuous and immoral that he barred the people of his kingdom from praying to the Lord. He had a strong desire to become immortal, so he started pleasing Lord Brahma. On one day, Lord Brahma appeared before him and granted him special powers. After getting this boon, Hiranyakashipu started considering himself no less than the Almighty. But as fate would have it, a son was born to this demon named Prahlad. Prahlad was a true devotee of Lord Vishnu. So with the passage of time, Prahlad's devotion to Lord Vishnu became thorn in the eyes of Hiranyakashipu, which he tried to eliminate. After a lot of failed attempts, he asked his sister Holika for help. Holika was blessed by Lord Brahma that she would never be harmed by fire ever in her life. There is a shawl to protect her. So, Holika sat in the soaring fire with Prahlad on her lap in an attempt to kill him. As the fire soared, the blessed shawl of Holika fluttered away to cover Prahlad. The fire, which was meant to kill Prahlad, finally annihilated Holika. Even today, we enact the scene of Holika burned into ashes every year on the day of Holika the Head to mark the victory of good over evil. Now I would request you all to please look at the image which says, there is a battle of two wolves inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, jealousy, greed, resentment, lies, inferiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, empathy, and truth. The wolf that wins is the one you feed. Now reflect and ask yourself, is it not the battle that goes within us every single day? Doesn't it feel sometimes that the fight between the two wolves inside us is never ending? Have you ever had thoughts or feelings, or you acted in a certain way which you were not impressed about, but you felt powerless to control it? I'm sure this happens to us every single day, and you all will agree with me, as both the wolves are inside of us, and it inspires our emotions, habits, basically every aspect of our life. But one thing to remember is that it's very easy to feed the dark wolf. It will always encourage you to take easier options in life. Like it's easy to complain, to dismiss, to ignore, and to give up. And you will also get an instant gratification without much action. On the other hand, the white wolf is difficult to feed. It is time consuming, it's challenging, it requires dedication, honesty, truthfulness. But the wolf that you feed will define who you are. Therefore, we should not let our thoughts overpower us. We should not let our thoughts rule our mind. So the next time you get a negative thought, just catch it and ask what that thought is doing to you. And the only answer you will get that it is doing nothing but disempowering you from becoming your true self. Therefore, Holi symbolizes the victory of our higher aspirations over our lower base desires. For the ones who live their life by truth will never be overcome by the corrupt. With this message, I would request you all to please close your eyes. Take a moment and think of any one negative thought or a feeling or a habit that is troubling you, that you want to give up. And let us take a pledge on this occasion of Holi to burn away or give up and do the end of that one thought that is holding you back from becoming who you really are. You all can open your eyes now. Thank you.
Along with mythological tales, there is also a scientific reason behind the celebration of Holi. As winter ends and spring season begins, it induces the growth of bacteria in our body as well as in the atmosphere around us. When Holika is burned, the temperature around it rises significantly, and when we take parikrama of Holi, we burn, the heat from the fire ends up burning the bacteria in our body, thus cleansing it. In earlier days, the colors used for Holi were made of natural elements like turmeric, sindoor, etc., having Ayurvedic properties, thus strengthening the immune system and dodging away the summer-induced diseases like chickenpox, measles, and viral fever. Holi is a special festival of color famous among the people of India for the great and interesting rituals. The splash of colors over each other, feast of delicious dishes, wearing new clothes are some of the important or interesting rituals of Holi. Let's take a look at how Holi is celebrated across India. This is what true India is, where every culture, region has its own story of celebration. No matter how many stories or how differently we celebrate it, we are all still bound by the spirit of love, faith, and devotion. Over the years, Holi has transcended the geographical locations, barriers, and is now celebrated with pomp and show in different countries that house a significant Indian population. With passing years, the celebration have altered according to the local traditions and environment of different places. Let's have a glimpse of how Holi is celebrated in different parts of the world.
Spanish Folk, USA. One of the world's biggest Holi celebration takes place here. The local Hare Krishna Temple's Festival of Color has drawn close to 70,000 attendees in recent years. Port Louis, Mauritius. Half of the population of Mauritius follow Hinduism. Therefore, the festival of Holi is a long-standing tradition on the island, and the most local joining the revelry, regardless of the religion. Cape Town, South Africa. Holi has been a big hit in South Africa despite only arriving in the town in 2013. The biggest celebration, Holi One, takes place here. Trinidad and Tobago. Just as their Indian counterparts, Holi in this region is celebrated with color, music, sound, and dance. Holi signifies boundless happiness, and as we enjoy such sacred festivities, we should not forget that in reality, it is there to remind us of our inner bliss and oneness that is our inherent nature. When everyone's bodies and mind are smeared with color, all external differences disappears. Everyone looks the same. True happiness and love arise only when all boundaries created by mind vanish. To capture this essence of Holi, we have a fun enactment depicting the nonsense of Holi. In the coming act, there is a teacher who has traveled a long way to India from Chile, South America, inquiring about Holi. Let's see how he ends up learning about Holi, the essence of Holi, through this fun act. Please go through the disclaimer. We hope you have a fun time.
पता है चल रहा है
कहाँ?
होली है
अरे बोल
और हम सोचे थे कि एक मजेदार पार्टी रखेंगे
अरे शरबत पिएंगे यार
शरबत पिएंगे मिठाई
और भाई नए कपड़े
कपड़े नया नहीं वो रंग लगे खराब हो जाता है
Hey, excuse me. Can either of you tell me where I can meet Holi? I came all the way from Chile just to meet her. Can you tell me where I can find her?
अंग्रेजी बोल रहा है हमको ना अंग्रेजी हो
अरे अंग्रेजी हमको भी आती और अपना बच्चा है ना और ऐसी फर्राटेदार अंग्रेजी बोलता है बुलाएगा उसको
बुलाइए
बच्चा
ओ बच्चा बच्चा अरे बच्चा
I don't like jokes in front of my back.
उसकी भाषा ना समझती हूँ।
अरे बस कितना सा बात का रुको बालवा क्यों करते कितना सा बात मतलब बगल में छोरा और शरीर में ढिंडोरा हाँ द बॉय अंडर आर्म पिट हाइपरटेंशन बच्चा यादव सर बच्चा यादव आई डू AB in English.
Very nice to meet you, Bachchan Yadav. I came all the way from Chile, South America. I want to meet who is this person called Holi and where I can find her.
अरे की काय बोल रहे हो कि कौन है होली ये बोलो कि कब है होली कब है होली अब तुम दड़ियल तुमको कहाँ समझ को बोलेगा tell what is problem
Sir, please tell me where I can meet Holi.
अरे बुड़बक ये होली कोई इंसान थोड़े ही ना है तो त्योहार है रंगों का मिठाई का नाच गाने का मौज मस्ती का हाँ का समझे अंडरस्टैंड नो अंडरस्टैंड आई एक्सप्लेन
अरे बच्चा अंग्रेजी में तो बोलो।
हाँ वो हम बोल लेंगे अंग्रेजी पर ये बताओ यहाँ पंचायती चल रहा है हाँ कि तुम हमारा अंग्रेजी जज करने बैठे हो इधर तुमको अंग्रेजी आता है चलो निकलो गेट आउट दड़ियल हमने ये होली वाला शरबत बना आ रहा अरे यहाँ हो सेंटर नाउ आई एक्सप्लेन होली हाँ इन फुल इंग्लिश होली इज फेस्टिवल कलर in India in the night we fill balloon with color keep it in the balti in the morning we take the gola and let take each other और वो जो रास लीला में जो बात वाह जब गोकुल की गोपियों ने की मनोकामना कृष्ण की तब मधुरवती सूक्ष्मतम सुवर्ण और सुशोभित काया वाले रसिक श्री कृष्ण ने रचा धर्म नृत्य गोकुल का
Ras means aesthetics and Leela means dance. Thus Ras Leela is play of aesthetics, a dance of Sri Krishna with the gopis of Gokul, performed with emotion, love and bliss. Ras Leela is one of the divine Leelas which took place in the month of Falgun on a full moon night on the banks of river Yamuna in Vrindavan. On that day, upon hearing the enchanting and melodious flute of Sri Krishna, gopis of Vrindavan left their houses, they left their household chores and went to the forest. They let go of their fear and danced with their beloved Sri Krishna. This divine Leela is unison of Lord with his devotees.
कहा समझ में आया क्या बोले हाँ यू अंडरस्टैंड नो अंडरस्टैंड अरे तुम क्या फ्रीज हुए थे वो इंटरप्रिटेशन तुम्हारे लिए तुमको यही रुको हाँ अब हम तुमको दिखाएंगे रास लीला तुमको जल्दी नहीं है ना तुम अपना वो मिर्ची मत निकल जाना मिर्ची
What's that?
अरे तुम्हारा गाँव चिली हाँ अब यही रुको यही रुको और अभी पेश करते हैं आपके सामने गोकुल का रास लीला
बंसी बजैया में रंग छेड़ी
तुम घबरा गए क्या? हाँ कौन गड़बड़ी है तुमको? तिरेन पकड़ना है कोचिली? नहीं ना. I have so much to see you. I have. Now you see this?
Yes, I do see it.
This is the stick.
Stick. What is this for?
We play Latmar Holi.
Lagmar. What's the meaning of that?
यार इनका हम क्या बताएं? अब हमारा अंग्रेजी का स्टॉक भी खत्म हो गया। करते हैं कोशिश। See, one word. My English finish. So, little English, little Hindi. You understand? I understand. You better understand.
Give it a shot.
Okay. लठमा बहुत years पहले God Krishna go to meet Radha and friends. Now Krishna भगवान तो एकदम naughty, एकदम नटखट. He teased Radha and Radha get angry. She takes sticks and beat Krishna. ऐसा beating, क्या beating? And from there we play Latmar Holi. क्या बुझाया? No understand again. Now बच्चा यादव will dance for you. Come. Music. Now tell me, you enjoy my dance? हाँ? कैसा डांस किया? मटका लेके अच्छा कर लिया ना डांस?
I love them. All of the dancing were marvelous. They were amazing.
ये बताओ ये जो film you taking my film ना? My
Yes, yes, I am.
film? Which channel it come?
Yeah, this is on my YouTube channel where I will be sharing YouTube channel where I will be sharing my experiences and to spread the word about the Indian culture and so all people can be aware about it.
अच्छा बोला बहुत अच्छा बोला ताली बहुत अच्छा बोला चलो बहुत बोल लिया तुम हाँ बहुत बोल दो अब तुमको हम पिलाएंगे बड़ी वाला शरबत
Sharbat, what's the meaning of that?
Bacha Yadav never fails to impress. The vibrancy of colors is something that brings in a lot of positivity in our lives. And Holi, the festival of color, is actually a day worth rejoicing. There is a significance attached to each color that we use in Holi. Red, it's used for energy. Blue, for spiritual growth. Green, for positivity. Orange, for new beginnings. And yellow, for health and peace. Holi has become an integral part of Indian culture. It has evolved over the years. The way we play or celebrate has changed, but we can all agree the essence has remained the same. It is time that we forget our differences and spread happiness and joy amongst all. It's time that we have a glimpse of the holy celebration through the eyes of our foreigner.
रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे और किने मारी पिचकारी तोड़ी भीगी रंग रसिया रंग बरसे हरे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
Oh, what a beautiful dance performance. Thank you, teachers. Now, to conclude with, on this occasion of Holi, let us commit ourselves to lead the life as taught to us by the great saints who have blessed the earth from time to time. Let us burn the deceit, the dishonesty and discrimination from our lives and come out pure, just like gold, which emerges out of the test of fire. With this message, we would like to end our presentation. Wish you all a very happy Holi.